Canada is the second largest country in the world. Despite this, its population is relatively small, and the entire country is home to just 39 million people. Despite its massive size, much of Canada is uninhabited or sparsely populated due to harsh winters and unforgiving geography. During the peak winter months, many regions of Canada are inaccessible by roads and can only be accessed by air transportation. As a result, most of the population is centered around major cities and economic centers. Number 1. British Columbia. Located on Canada's west coast on the Pacific Ocean, British Columbia is easily one of the country's most scenic and visually captivating provinces. Known for its lush green forests, mountains, rich cultural heritage, and dynamic economy, it's easily one of the best provinces to live in Canada. British Columbia is especially popular for outdoor lovers, thanks to its stunning forests and coastline, as well as its towering mountains, job opportunities, and major industries. British Columbia offers various industries and job opportunities, particularly in forestry, tech, and tourism. 1. Technology. British Columbia is home to a growing tech sector, particularly in the Vancouver area. It is known for its thriving tech industry and is often referred to as Canada's Silicon Valley. 2. Forestry. British Columbia is home to vast forests and is one of the largest producers of paper and wood products in the country. The forestry industry plays a significant role in the province's economy and is, by far, the largest blue-collar sector in the province. 3. Tourism. British Columbia is known for its parks and nature, attracting millions of tourists each year. The tourism industry is a major source of revenue for the province and employs many residents in hospitality. Affordability. While the cost of living in British Columbia is higher than in some other parts of Canada, the quality of life and natural beauty more than make up for it. If you're looking for low living costs in British Columbia, you'll definitely want to move outside of the city into a more suburban region. As someone who used to live in British Columbia, I always said that if you can afford it, it's the best province to live in Canada. Notable attractions and activities. Vancouver, the province's most populous city, is notable for its mild climate, bustling economy, numerous outdoor recreational options, and thriving cultural scene. The provincial capital, Victoria, is famous for its picturesque architecture and for having the best weather in the country. Aside from its busy cities, though, the main reason why tourists love British Columbia is its nature. The Rocky Mountains expand up through the United States into central British Columbia, and its slopes make it a prime attraction for winter sports such as skiing and snowboarding. Who this province is best for? 1. Outdoor enthusiasts. 2. Entrepreneurs. 3. Tech specialists. 4. Retirees. Number 2. Ontario. Ontario offers a mix of both urban and rural living. Its largest city, Toronto, is known for its diverse population and economic opportunities and recently surpassed Vancouver as the country's most expensive city. The province has a strong economy and a diverse job market, and also serves as the SAIAT of the Canadian government. It's one of the best provinces to live in Canada for entrepreneurs, college graduates, and other skilled professionals. Its bustling job market is unparalleled. job opportunities and major industries. Ontario is the economic powerhouse of Canada. It's home to a high concentration of service sector jobs, manufacturing plants, and government organizations. 1. Services. The service sector is the largest industry in the province, including finance, healthcare, retail, and education. 2. Industrial manufacturing. Ontario has a large manufacturing sector, particularly in the automotive, aerospace, and high-tech industries. 3. Agriculture. Ontario is one of Canada's leading agricultural provinces, producing a variety of crops and livestock. This is one of the reasons why the region grew far quicker than any of the other Canadian provinces. Affordability. If you plan on living in one of Ontario's big cities like Toronto, the cost of living isn't going to be cheap. In Toronto, the average cost of rent is just under $2,500, and a single person's living cost is $1,395. Notable attractions and activities. The most notable attraction in Ontario is arguably Niagara Falls, which lies on the border of Canada and the United States. Aside from being a major tourist attraction, the falls also generate a massive amount of electricity. Who this province is best for? 1. Students. 3. Government employees. 4. Immigrants. Number 3. Quebec. Quebec is Canada's East Coast province and is also the country's largest. Like other provinces, though, much of the northern regions remain uninhabited due to the Arctic climate. In fact, Quebec City is one of the oldest cities in North America. In the early 1800s, British immigrants began to outnumber French immigrants and spread into surrounding regions. This is why most of Canada speaks English, while the Québécois still remain true to their French roots. In other words, Quebec is one of the best provinces to live in Canada for Francophiles. Job opportunities and major industries. 1. Aerospace. Some of Canada's largest aerospace companies have their headquarters in Canada, including Air Canada, Rolls-Royce, Lockheed Martin, and Airbus. 2. Creative industries. Montreal is a hub for creative industries such as film, music, fashion, and gaming. 3. Tourism and hospitality. Quebec has a thriving tourism industry, thanks to its Eurocentric atmosphere, diversity, and beautiful towns/cities. Affordability. Compared to Ontario and British Columbia, Quebec is one of the more affordable provinces in Canada. Montreal and Quebec City have an overall lower cost of living than the Canadian cities of Toronto and Vancouver. Notable attractions and activities. Quebec is known for its cultural diversity and French heritage. In places like Old Quebec, Quebec City, and Montreal, you'll find great examples of French Gothic-style architecture in old churches and towers. The city of Montreal is known for its incredible culinary and cultural diversity and is home to several art museums, festivals, and has a great nightlife scene. Who this province is best for? 1. International students. 2. Immigrants. 3. Tourists. Number 4. Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is Canada's easternmost province and is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. As such, Nova Scotia has historically been known as a fishing province, which remains one of the region's top industries today. The province consistently ranks high in surveys measuring the quality of life, thanks to its clean environment, friendly communities, and access to outdoor activities, job opportunities, and major industries. While employment opportunities may be more limited in more remote regions of the province, Nova Scotia's cities provide many job opportunities in fields such as healthcare, education, ICT, and the service sector. Affordability. The cost of living in Nova Scotia is generally lower than in larger Canadian cities, such as Toronto and Vancouver. The affordable cost of living makes it an attractive option for those looking to save money on the high costs associated with living in a major city. Notable attractions and activities. Although Nova Scotia is one of the country's smallest provinces, it's also one of its most scenic. Although Nova Scotia is one of the country's smallest provinces, it's also one of its most scenic. The Atlantic coastline provides ample opportunity for fishing, boating, or just catching a beautiful sunset by the water. Seafood lovers will find no shortage of their favorite foods at small restaurants, and history buffs will enjoy the classic architecture of Nova Scotia's small historic fishing villages. Number 5. Alberta. Alberta is known for its friendly people, strong economy, and natural beauty. Its two largest cities, Calgary and Edmonton, offer a taste of big city life, featuring various cultural events, festivals, and a thriving food scene. On the other hand, Alberta's smaller cities and towns provide a quieter pace of life with more access to nature. On the downside, Alberta's weather can be extreme, with hot summers and cold winters, which can dip as low as -30 degrees. As someone who lived in Alberta for over 20 years, this was my least favorite part about living there. Job opportunities and major industries. Alberta has some of the largest oil and natural gas deposits in Canada. This has created a very strong energy sector that provides many job opportunities. The only downside of this is that the oil and gas industry can lead to boom and bust cycles. Aside from the oil industry, though, Alberta also has thriving agricultural and industrial manufacturing industries. Its major cities have become hubs for major banks and fintech companies as well. Affordability. Compared to its neighbouring province of British Columbia, Alberta is quite affordable. For example, a one-bedroom apartment in downtown Calgary will run you between $1,500 and $1,600 per month, which is significantly cheaper than living in downtown Vancouver. Notable attractions and activities. The Rocky Mountains run through Alberta, and the province is home to Jasper National Park, which is known for its glacier lakes, wildlife, and hiking opportunities. Calgary holds the famous Calgary Stampede, which is the largest rodeo event in the country. Who this province is best for? 1. Entrepreneurs. 2. Families. 3. Students. Number 6. Manitoba. Located in the Centre Prairie regions of Canada, Manitoba offers diverse landscapes, a rich Indigenous history, and a growing economy with abundant jobs in agriculture, manufacturing, and professional sectors. Although it doesn't offer the seaside views of Nova Scotia or the grand mountain views of British Columbia, Manitoba's natural beauty can be found in its lakes, rivers, prairies, and forests. Job opportunities and major industries. 1. Agriculture. As one of the leading agricultural provinces in Canada, Manitoba produces a range of crops and livestock. The sector is a significant contributor to the province's economy and offers numerous job opportunities. 2. Aerospace engineering. Some of the largest aerospace companies in North America are headquartered in or around Winnipeg, including Air Canada, Boeing, and Bristol Aerospace. 3. Manufacturing. This industry is primarily centered around Winnipeg and involves a wide range of products, from machinery to food and beverages. Affordability. While Manitoba's cost of living might not be as low as in some other prairie provinces, it offers a balanced mix of affordability and quality of life. Notable attractions and activities. Manitoba's capital, Winnipeg, is a cultural hub filled with museums, galleries, and theatres, not to mention the Forks' celebrated market, and public space where the Red and Assiniboine rivers meet. It's also home to the Royal Canadian Mint, which manufactures a large percentage of the country's coin supply. Who this province is best for? 1. Outdoor enthusiasts. 2. Cultural aficionados. 3. Families. So, whether you're chasing the stunning nature of British Columbia, the bustling opportunities of Ontario, the rich French heritage of Quebec, the coastal beauty of Nova Scotia, the energy sector of Alberta, or the cultural richness of Manitoba, Canada has a province that suits a variety of tastes and aspirations. The key is to find the one that feels like the perfect fit for you. Thank you for watching.